Watching me die here, watching me give up on everything we were. How could you watch when I was so broken? Watching everything we built something away. I'm at the end of fighting just to breathe. And I remember you said you'd never leave. You keep me alive, alive. When everything collides and falls apart, you are the one that's haunting me. I'm alive, so alive. You make all the pain inside fade away. You are the one that keeps me alive. How could you live with all of my weakness? All of the times I ran, pushing you away. All I do is hurt you. I never deserved you. Never aware of everything I've put you through. And I remember you said you'd never leave. Do you remember you said you'd never leave? You keep me alive, alive. When everything collides and falls apart, you are the one that's haunting me. I'm alive, so alive. You make all the pain inside fade.
Hey, buena vibra, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Agustina, ¿qué tal? Buena vibra. Ven por aquí, Agustina. No creo que te guste el directo del día de hoy. Voy a jugar la Cat Lady. No creo que te guste, la verdad. ¿Cómo estás, Agustina? ¿Cómo estás? Bueno, no sé. Por ahora. Bueno, yo recién, la verdad ahorita con un poco de dolor de cabeza. Me ha dado un poco de fiebre por la tarde. Ya he tomado unas pastillas ya. Así que espero que se me pase. No sé por el estrés, creo que ha sido un golpe de estrés. Pero ahí le vamos. Yo me cuido, aparte del estrés. Es parte del estrés. Sí, pues el trabajo más que nada, Lucina. ¿Cuál trabajo más que nada? Pero ahí estoy. Más que nada por el trabajito. Que sí. antes de retrasar un poco. Para el juego. Se raya, ¿qué es esto? Qué loco. Okay. Muy bien. Bienvenidos y bienvenidas. Modo lechuza canal. El día de hoy, por aquí todavía, martes 2 de febrero. Empezar con un nuevo jueguito. No solo por ti. O de forma general. Gente que es molesto, me disculparé. Bueno, pues vamos a ver el jueguito. Perfecto.
My name is Susan Ashworth. I live alone in this old two-bedroom flat. I rarely go outside.
Ya, ¿me pueden distinguir el subtítulo del juego? ¿Se puede notar?
Some would say it's a lonely life, and I guess that's true. But I don't like people's company. Not lately, anyway.
Y que lo lea.
I only trust my cats these days.
Pero
And I
confío en
will
mis
miss
gatos.
them dearly. But
Les voy a
they
extrañar
will
mucho.
understand.
Pero entenderán,
Like they always
como
have.
siempre entendieron.
Teacup stays with me till the end.
Taxo se queda conmigo hasta
He
el final.
watches me.
Me observa,
As if he knew.
como si supiera. Ok. Un gato.
Because earlier tonight,
Porque hace un
I
rato
swallowed
me
a whole
tragué un
bunch
montón
of
de
pills.
píldoras.
They're legal, of
Son
course.
legales, por supuesto.
Prescribed
Mi doctor
by
me las
my
recetó para mis problemas de insomnio.
But I've taken 34.
Pero tomé
All I
34.
could find in the cupboard.
Ahora te podía
And now
encontrar
the
más.
room around me
Pero la
spins
habitación
in
baila un
blurry
tango
tango
borroso.
as my
Ando a mi
heart
alrededor.
slows down.
Mientras mi corazón se detiene. Se va a suicidar. Se suicidó más que nada, porque dice que
Any
se tromó.
second now,
En aquel
I will be
momento
dead.
estaré muerta.
I feel calm.
Tranquila,
I'm ready for it.
estoy lista.
I've only got one thing to say now.
adentro. Ah, ¿no quieres que lea? Vale, vale.
Thanks for nothing.
Gracias por nada.
Goodbye.
Suicidio. Capítulo. A veces son 7 capítulos. La casa en el bosque. De los números solamente mostraron hasta el 7. Games. Mira esos gráficos. Es loco de dibujo. Mira. Ok, está vale. Qué curioso. Las flechas. Disponibles con. Ya. Entre para confirmar. Me siento extrañamente atraída a este lugar. Debo encontrar una manera de abrir el candado y entrar. Tiene que entrar. Un choque. Aquí es aquí. FT 37. FT. Dientes. Realiza presiona, arriba menú, enciende entre las opciones. Excelente para mención abierta. Veamos qué hay dentro. ¿Está cerrado? No manches, ¿en serio? Ni siquiera hay una salida. O te ponen a retornar.
Huh?
Siempre hay algo así.
What's making that noise? Hello? Who's there? Answer me.
The fuck? ¿Ella misma? Ella. Mi frío cadáver justo delante de mí. Ese aquí. Me veo tranquila. ojos verdes. Mis ojos, casi lo único que me gustaba de mí. Incluso ahora todavía brillan un poco. ¿En la boca? Una llave. Una llave. ¿Qué será? ¡Au! ¿Y alucinaciones? Le diría ciervo, venado. Cierro más que nada, ¿no? Sí. Ah, ah. El cadáver colgando de un árbol. Debería estar asustada, pero solo me siento vacía. Espera. El día en su cuello es... ¿Llave? No alcanzo. Tomará horas. Tiene que... La puerta puede trabajar desde el otro lado. Vale, entonces... Necesitamos algo para cortar...
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
Visión tan desagradable. Por lo menos no es mi cabeza la que está dentro de las barras. ¿En serio? ¿Qué hago? Pues yo quería ir. Yo quería ir a la otra casa. ¿Dónde está? ¿Por qué no puedo ir a la casa? No me deja entrar a la casa, qué raro. ¿Me habré bugueado? Está todo ondulado ya. ¿Qué me deja ahora? No sé qué pasó. A ver, necesito ir a la casa, pero... creo que lo he bugueado. Creo que lo he bugueado porque me salta la escena de la casa por perseguir al ciervo. No, no me da. No me da, creo que lo he bugueado. Creo que primeramente tenía que ir a la casa y después ir a toda la izquierda por el ciervo. Ni idea, Agustina. Si lo buscas por categoría, creo que no hay nadie jugando este juego. No, vamos a reiniciarlo, porque no... Vamos a reiniciarlo.
My name is...
Me carga el
I
juego.
live alone in this...
Pero se ve bonito el atardecer. raro sonó. ¿Qué pasó?
Huh? What's... Hello? Who's there? On...
Sí, es un nuevo juego. The Cat Lady. El agujero ha sido tapado con estos tablones. El letrero de abajo dice peligro, interruptor de energía de emergencia. Efectivamente hay algo. No quiero con certeza, pero parece un interruptor. Máquina. Un sacrificio demasiado prolongado puede tornar piedra el corazón. ¿Se necesitaría otro sacrificio para devolverlo a la normalidad? Es una tontería. Es solo una vieja máquina después de todo. Como quien te da esa opción de... No importa como para sacarlos cuando... Raro, no parece haber ni actuales ni botones en esta máquina. ¿Cómo se enciende? Ya. A ver, pero si no me da esta parte de acá, ¿qué hago? Y si me lo puedo tirar en una mano. Veo ahí. Que la imagen se va yendo para la izquierda, ¿no? Y está mostrando más. A ver qué quedó. No hay nada. Creo que me da la opción de traer algo de esa casa. Que ya me va a dejar volver. Se ha devuelto. Y aquí no hay la opción de otra cosa.
I can't remember this place. Am I lost?
El corro se por otro lado, pero no sé si el cuervo de algo. Hey Guillo, ¿qué tal? Buena vibra, ¿cómo estás? Qué bueno, qué bueno. De momento, tranquilo. Emocionalmente. En lo que implica el juego, he perdido. Es la pregunta aquí yo. Sí, me dice que necesito algo para desamarrar la soga o cortar la soga. Pero no encuentro algo para poder desamarrarlo. O cortarlo más que nada. Esta puerta no me da opciones. Cerrada. Solo ver nada más. No encuentro otra cosa para... Pero este cuervo que está que... Va de un lado para otro. Puedo saltar, agacharme, nada. No, nada. Presionando para algo, pero nada. Luego se va por otro lado. Nada más. De la parte del árbol que dice que el cadáver está colgado. Hey King, ¿qué tal? Una vibra. ¿Cómo estás, King? ¿Cómo estás? Ah, no hay problema, no hay problema. Este de la soga. No se puede desatar, tomar horas ese del nudo. Nada más. Es todo con la soga. La puerta que no se abre. No me da nada. Ahí arriba hay una llave, pero para obtener esa llave necesito bajar el cuerpo del árbol. Necesito algo con que cortar esa soga. No hay. No da la opción para encontrar algo. De hecho recuerdo nada más. ¿Lo están jugando? ¿Lo están jugando a cocina? Esta parte nueva, creo. Sí, esta parte nueva. Ah, mira. Ya salimos. No lo puedo tirar ahora. encender la máquina. Es una llave que está al otro lado y también la máquina, pero no me deja. Las opciones. Aquí no me deja yo. Vamos a intentar vender con el cuervo. Pero el cuervo se para en dos lugares, se para el cuervo. Necesito algo. Hay una parte cuando el cuervo sale volando y el personaje automáticamente se mueve en una dirección. Vale, supuestamente aquí me pierdo. Aquí después la llave está en arriba y aquí debería aparecer el cuervo. Debería. Y se va. ¿Ah? En automático lo pone al otro lado. Pero si regreso en automático salgo del bosque. Vamos a seguirlo. En automático se pone en otro lado. A ver si sigo el cuervo regresa aquí. Luego se va. Ah, acá está. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Hay alguien más aquí? Cuchillo. Vale, entonces con esto cortamos la soga. Bien, le dimos la vuelta. Curioso. Susan. Estoy durmiendo. Me acabo de recordar de algo. Voy a poner restricciones al video. Voy a poner restricciones porque si no... Vamos a poner contenido para adultos de 18 años. Para estar más tranquilos ahora, porque si no... Pero si es cierto, no muestra nada, pero... No no muestra nada, pero... ¿Y las moscas? Que se vio sangre, se vio asesinato, se vio muchas cosas. Vacío. Más la llave. Aquí nos iríamos a la reja, ¿no? Donde están las 3 cabezas de los animales. Aquí, la niebla.
Welcome to my house, Susan Ashworth. I have been waiting for you, my dear. I knew you would turn up one fine day like this.
What?
Who are you?
I have so many names, it's hard to pick one. But I'm curious, who do you think I am?
A ver, gran opción dice la muerte, la anciana que vive en el bosque, eres Dios, eres el diablo. Escogemos. Nos dan 4 opciones: la muerte, la anciana, Dios o el diablo. Recordemos que en el inicio de la historia de este juego, la chica, la protagonista, se suicidó. Se tomó, teniendo un tratamiento para el insomnio, y se metió de golpe 34 pastillas de golpe. ¿El diablo también? Tanto Agustina como Guillo dicen que es el diablo. No, claro, pero me refiero a relación con la persona que está acá al frente nuestro. Yo me quedaría con la muerte. Con la muerte o el diablo. Pero ya que ustedes dos me comentan el diablo, vamos a escoger el diablo. No, pero me refiero a la parca, a la muerte, la parca.
Are you the devil?
I know you don't believe in God.
De que no crees en Dios.
There is no God. Is there a devil? I'm something else.
No es el diablo.
I come when there's something to take, but I never give anything back. I am doom,
Tradición.
but I'm salvation.
La parca, para la muerte en este
I'm
caso.
feared by most, but adored by some
ahora.
also. Some like yourself, Susan.
Don't flatter yourself, old lady. I don't even know you.
Oh, that's not quite right. I've been around for a while.
Cerca
Keeping
tuyo.
you company. Always there, you know? Always there. Long enough to know everything about you.
Nobody knows everything about me. Not even myself.
A ver, otra pregunta dirán. ¿Qué es este lugar? ¿Qué sucederá ahora? Creo que más para la segunda, ¿cierto? Mira, dicen dos preguntas. ¿Qué es este lugar? ¿Qué sucederá ahora? Sí, claro. O sea, has atentado en contra de tu propia vida. Te has quitado algo que se te ha dado. Bueno, entonces sí, sabríamos ya que sería el purgatorio en este caso. Vamos a poner qué sucederá ahora. Bueno, ya de antemano sabemos que asumimos que este es otro mundo, otro lugar. Vámonos por qué sucederá ahora.
What will happen next?
Depends on you, Susan. Inside my house, there are dark hallways that lead to places you don't want to see. But there is also something that will make you want to return to where you came from and cherish every single little breath you take. I'm going to make you an offer, Susan. It's a chance only a fool would refuse.
Okay. An offer?
Gracias, aquí, buena vida, descansa, descansa.
Let's come inside.
No sé quién descansa, buena vida, muchas gracias. Cerca de una sirena, ¿cierto?
Please don't touch
Pues nada.
Jason, dear.
I wasn't going to.
You lied to the whole world, Susan. And you lied to yourself.
¿Está ella realmente aquí? Quizás todo esto sea un sueño después de todo.
Now we can talk properly, my dear.
A ver, más preguntas. Todavía no sé quién eres realmente. ¿Seré castigada por tomar mi propia vida? ¿Hay alguien más aquí? A ver, a ver, a ver. ¿Alguien más? Podría ser castigada. A ver.
Is there anyone else here?
I thought you liked being alone. Isn't that why you ran away from everyone?
It doesn't matter.
I was standing right behind you when you threw away all those photographs, you know? I brushed your hair every night you cried yourself to sleep. I saw everything. I know what you want, but it's not here. It's gone, and it will never, ever come again.
Todavía no sé quién eres realmente, seré castigada. No tengo motivo para vivir, por lo tanto déjame ir. Uf. La conoce.
I have no reason to live. Please, just let me go. I tried. I really did. But it's never going to be okay.
Who knows, maybe, but one way or the other. This isn't the end of your story. It's only the beginning, my dear. And there are great things waiting for you. Believe me.
A ver, ¿seré castigada por la propia vida o yo no sé quién es realmente?
I still don't really know who you are.
I go by many names. I've never paid much notice to what the living call me, but there is one name the fallen ones use when I speak to them. I find it most accurate. The Queen of Maggots.
La reina de las larvas.
Is that what you are? Why, maggots?
Because they feed on what's dead and gone.
Dead and gone.
Yeah.
I guess that's me. Will I be punished for taking my own life?
Most people would be, but not you, Susan.
No, tus... What?
You see, I watched you long enough to understand how you feel. I don't expect you to believe me, but I actually have sympathy for you. Who knows,
Pasión de
I
ella.
could be your only friend. The only friend in the whole wide world. So like I said, I'm going to make you an offer. I want to help you. I will give you back your happiness in exchange for a simple task. Your life will change completely. You will be yourself again. And you will soon forget the sadness that has consumed your heart for years.
What do you want me to do?
Yes, I think it's time to explain. But where are my manners? They're still in the hall. This is not a place for a serious talk. Follow me to the next room. I'll tell you everything you need to know.
What's your offer then? What can you fix that life has destroyed?
Susan, death can fix nothing. But though we are both dead, I am not death. I might seem just like a strange old woman to you, but I'm just as powerful as gods. And I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I'll need you to go back and face 5 people. They're not ordinary people. They're very special. Just like you, only in a slightly different way.
Se enfrenta a 5 personas. Soy un fracaso, ¿por qué me elegiste? Pues no quiénes son.
Those 5 people, who are they?
The parasites. That's what I call them. They don't know each other, but their destinies are bound together. You will have to keep your eyes open and be constantly on guard. Those people will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends, but don't let that fool you. They have nothing but cruel intentions.
Son peligrosas esas personas.
They want to hurt you, Susan. They want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die.
Isn't my life bad enough without them?
Don't be frightened. You will have a great advantage over them. They don't know that you know. Do you understand what it means?
No.
You will become my hunter,
Ahora.
serving punishment for their sins. A tool of destruction. A dark angel walking through the river of blood. You'll find your purpose in life when you see for the first time how satisfying it can be.
But how will I recognize them?
There isn't a great deal of people in your lonely life, is there, Susan? You will know when you see them. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
¿Quieres que los
Are
mate?
you expecting me to kill them?
No, Susan, I'm expecting you to fight for survival.
Eso es por
To
supervivencia.
do everything you can to defend yourself.
Venderte, what the
I
fuck?
know you're not a murderer. Quite opposite, actually. You're a good person. I also know that you don't want to suffer, and those people will want to cause you pain. They won't hesitate. In the end, you might have no choice. Think of it as gardening. If there were weeds among the flowers, you'd pull them out, wouldn't you? You'd get rid of them without thinking twice about it.
I'm not really a gardening type, but I see your point.
I'm glad. And remember this, you are not the only victim. If you don't stop them, the killing will continue. Innocent people will die. You have the opportunity to make the difference. Just to save yourself.
Vale, aquí vale. Creo que ya te estaba metiendo una trama, porque supuestamente Susan se suicidó y toda esa nota, pero esta anciana ahora dice que tiene lástima de ella y quiere, entre comillas, salvarla. Y lo que va a hacer es mandarla como cazadora en contra de 5 personas. Y por ahorita estas 5 personas no son nada inocentes. Y lo que le dice, o le hace entender que tiene que eliminarlos. Pero no eliminarlos porque quiere eliminarlos, sino más que nada eliminarlos para que Susan misma se pueda proteger. O sea, va a tener que eliminarlos por protección de ella misma. Sí, pero aquí ya pone una trama distinta. Qué interesante esa parte. ¿Qué te hace creer que quiere volver? No puedo hacerlo, es demasiado.
What makes you think I want to go back? I finally did it. I killed myself. That's all I ever wanted. And yet, it turns out to be just another failure. I want this suffering to stop.
Dear Susan, you don't realize that the suffering never stops, do you? It only gets worse. This place is a passage between the world of the living and the world of the dead. You enter one of these corridors and you never come back. But you don't cease to exist. You remain.
I'm a failure. Why did you choose me? Aren't you afraid I will let you down, whatever it is I have to do? Most days, it's enough of a struggle to crawl out of bed. I don't see the point in anything. I just want to disappear. And I hate everyone else because they know how to be happy. Everywhere I turn, there are people filled with hope and will to live. Or people so pitiful, they make me ashamed to be alive. I don't want them. There's nobody there for me. I am alone. I just want to vanish.
This is the very reason I chose you, Susan Ashworth. I know how you feel, because I felt like this myself for a very long time. You and me are very much alike. If you succeed, you will never feel broken again.
I can't do this. It's too much. Dealing with criminals is a job for the police, not someone like me.
Indeed, you are weak. That's why I have prepared a special gift for you. Immortality.
What? Inmortalidad?
You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life no matter what happens to you.
What? This is the last thing I wanted.
Se suicida para que haya inmortalidad.
Just let me die.
I've made the decision. As long as they are alive, you cannot die.
Muy bien. Bueno, te enchantajan.
It's blackmail. You can't do that.
I'm doing it for your own good.
Bien.
Anyway, you are in no position to bargain with me. You will either go and do what you have to do, or suffer for eternity. Forever unable to find your peace.
This all must be just a weird dream. I don't believe you.
Susan, see this door here? want to show you something that will help you make up your mind. Follow me.
What?
Yes, it's you, Susan. Come closer. Say hello.
Diola.
I don't want to look at it. Haven't I had enough yet? That body in the ambulance. Then the forest. But this place is... This is exactly what I was trying to run away from. I don't want to be here. Make it go away.
I assumed it would be wise to give you a little taste of the suffering you'd endure. I want you to understand that you can keep going long after you can't.
¿Qué vas a hacer? ¿Qué vas a hacer? Especificada, completamente sola, en un lugar que lo ha cambiado todo. De verdad que no quiero estar aquí. Atascada en la cruz. Supongo que podría sacarla fácilmente. Algo me dice que... Y ahora... ¿Muerte?
Susan, it's time to make a decision. The parasites are coming, whether you want it or not. You haven't really got much choice. You must stand up for yourself.
Can you tell me again about the parasites?
Did you not listen, Susan?
I'm sorry. It's a lot to take in, you know.
Pay attention, Susan. Those people I call the parasites will want to get closer to you. They might even pretend they are your friends. Don't let that fool
Van a
you.
buscar a
They
Susan.
have nothing but cruel intentions. They'll want to hurt you, Susan. They'll want to kill you. As harmless as they might appear, parasites are the evil scum of the earth, and they all deserve to die. That's why I've prepared a special gift for you. You cannot die, Susan. You will always return to life, no matter what happens. Bring those deceitful bastards in front of me, and we'll make them regret for everything they've done.
I take orders from nobody. I'll do it my way.
Don't you understand? There is no other way.
Well, I don't know that. Besides, you could be lying to me. How do I know you aren't? I'm no murderer. I don't want to be. I'll find another way without you.
What?
Look, I appreciate you giving me another chance. Don't get me wrong. I can see now that I've made a mistake, and I'm ready to try to fix my life. But I really don't like what you're saying. If there's one thing I learned in life, it's that people let you down all the time. If I don't rely on myself, I can't rely on anyone else.
You fool! You damned arrogant fool! You have no idea what you have just done. But fine, have it your way. In the end, I will be the one laughing at you. I always am.
I'm sorry, but it just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't want to know what's going to happen. It's hard enough without it. Thanks for everything, though.
When we meet again, you will beg me on your knees to give you a second chance.
I don't really believe in second chances, so I might have to disappoint you again. Look, this is all just a bad dream. I want to wake up. I'm back in the house. Okay, it'll be fine. I don't need her. I'm sure I'll figure out what to do.
Peligro. What's wrong? I'm leaving water since.
They left me no choice, Alice. Maybe one day you'll forgive me.
¿Quién era ese? ¿Quién era ese? Ah, no manches.
I think that's enough for now. I think that's enough for now.
Pensé de que como habíamos apagado una vela, pensé que al apagar una vela apagábamos la vida de alguien.
What the? How did I get back here?
Me pregunto lo mismo. Bom. What the fuck? 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 Copyright. Música mecánica. preferiva gli Sparrows. La promoción Chelsea. What? What the fuck? Capítulo 2. Hemos terminado el capítulo 1. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Yes, I do enjoy fine art. Thank you for noticing. There's a certain raw beauty to it that modern painters often fail to recreate. I always wanted to be an artist myself, but it'll be a long time before I can call myself that. I often say that patients are my canvas, but my job is more about restoration, obviously. I look at the damaged human minds and bring them back to their former beauty. I'm sorry, I'm probably boring you.
No, it's not that. It's just... It's been a difficult couple of days. I'd really like to go home.
Of course, and go home you will. As soon as we've done this little assessment, okay, you probably know how it works. I've read in your file you used to be a nurse.
Yes, I know very well how it works. You want to check if I'm nuts.
Well, I wouldn't use that expression, obviously. But yes, we have to make sure you're safe and figure out how to help you. Also, as a nurse yourself, you know there's always paperwork involved. These forms won't fill themselves. Honestly, Susan, you have nothing to worry about. This is just a formality. I could tell straight away that you are not nuts.
Fine. What would you like to know? I will answer all your questions. Then I'll go home, take a long shower, and catch up on sleep.
Wonderful. Let's see then. Where do we begin?
She's awake, Doctor.
Good evening. It's good to see you awake at last. You're in the Cedar Lake Hospital. My name is Andrew. I'm one of the doctors. Would you confirm your name for me, please?
Susan Ashworth.
Hello, Mrs. Ashworth. I'm glad to see you're all right. You're on the ward now. Your condition is stable. I can see your brain functions just fine and there's no permanent damage of any sort. We've checked your internal organs and they're fine too. You're a very lucky lady, Susan. You might experience extreme tiredness and lethargy for a couple of days, but that should soon pass. I would advise plenty of rest now. The nurses on this ward will take it from here. Please let them know if you need anything. Take care, Mrs. Ashworth. Please, don't try to speak. What did you say? Don't worry, Mrs. Ashworth. Your arm is fine. No. There was nothing wrong with your arm, darling. Now calm down.
Would you like me to get you some water? Let me get you a drink. I'll be back in a second.
Mira, y abrazo también. Descansa, descansa. Ya es tarde para ti, descansa. ¿Qué va a pasar? Buena vibra. Nos queda poquito, casi una media hora nos queda también para retirarnos, pero se puso interesante esta parte.
I'm sorry, Susan. Did I wake you? I have to take your blood pressure. 2 seconds and I'm gone. My name is Liz, by the way. I'm sorry.
Please.
I know this isn't very nice. Believe me, I hate waking people up just for this. But being a nuisance is part of my stupid job, unfortunately. Oof, I hate this place. Tell you what, Susan. Can I call you Susan? So anyway, I shouldn't say it, but
Gracias,
you know I'm
descansa,
going to
Mayra.
anyway. You are so lucky. It's crazy. You doing what you've done, and her walking in, seeing what she saw. That was a chance. 1 in a million. I'm not making any sense again, am I? I'm tired. They're working us to death here, you know. Modern day slavery. One day I'll tell them what I really think. I swear I will. Ah, and here it is. You've got the blood pressure of an 18-year-old. Just wanted to say you're lucky, I think. And that I hope you've changed your mind about some things. Got to go, but I'll see you later. You take care, sweetheart, yeah?
Para la primera. What the fuck? What?
Bad dream?
Qué pesadilla. No, solo un sueño como cualquier otro. Sí, realmente feo. A ver. Algo me dice que ella es una de las 5 personas que nos habló muerte. La reina de las larvas, como casi se hace llamar. Creo que la enfermera que tenemos a nuestro lado es una de ellos. Recuerden que dijeron que son 5 personas. La enfermera es una de ellas. Ay, con el otro. Qué fea.
No,
¿Cómo está?
just a dream like any other.
Oh, that's fine then. I nearly woke you up, you see. Saw you tossing and turning as I came in here. You looked like you were having a horrible nightmare. I get nightmares sometimes. I get them, and I can't wake up. Or sometimes I dream that I'm falling. Those are strange dreams. Because I think I like them. I keep falling, but I never fall, if you know what I mean. Never hit the ground. Never.
No quisiera ser muy... ¿Cómo diríamos? ¿Comprensivo de esta parte? Ya que sea su amiga. ¿Verdad?
What happened to me?
Well, how much do you remember?
I took some pills, and I fell asleep in the chair. I remember how the room kept spinning around me slowly. I felt so calm, and then... all of a sudden, I was on the field of barley. It was great at first. I felt happy. I was free. But it soon got worse. There was this tunnel, but there was no light at the end of it, only darkness. Then I got lost in the woods. There was my dead body hanged on the tree, a burning car, and a crow, and a deer. I heard something behind the trees, but I didn't dare to look. Then I found the house. The old woman who lived there, I think she was Death. Or maybe she was the devil. I'm not sure. She said they call her the Queen of Maggots. She said I should go back, gave me another chance. And so, here I am. Weird dream, eh?
Maybe it wasn't a dream. I really believe in that sort of stuff. It's not impossible.
It felt real. but it was just a dream. Can you now tell me who found me and what happened?
Well, your body went into a coma. You were lucky she came home and found you. I told you that before.
What? Who found me?
Your daughter, of course. She called an ambulance. If it wasn't for her, you'd sure be dead now, Susan.
My daughter?
Yes. Why? Why'd you look so pale all of a sudden, Susan?
I don't have a daughter. Whoever she is, she lied.
But why would she do that?
How should I know? I was in a coma, apparently.
So she lied. It doesn't change the fact that you owe her your life.
I was fine. I didn't ask for any help. Sorry. How long have I been here?
I was told you arrived at the hospital at 7 in the evening. You had a cardiac arrest in the ambulance. They had to resuscitate you. Your heart stopped beating for nearly a minute, but they managed to bring you back. You went to the intensive care unit, where they gave you a dose of antidote and pumped your stomach. As soon as your condition was stable, they brought you on this ward. It's called Dime Ward. I call it Die Ward, because all the patients who come here want to die. It's a suicide watch unit. That's why it's so strict. You have to be careful. Nurses here are trigger happy with the sedatives.
When will they let me go home?
I'm not sure. Probably not today. Maybe tomorrow. Look, I shouldn't say that, but you seem like a nice person. I feel like I should warn you. There's this doctor here. They call him Dr. X. He's a chief of psychiatry in this hospital. You won't be able to go home until he's talked to you, and he's really good at getting into your head. You know what I'm saying? He will ask you a lot of tricky questions. But he's a really great guy. You should trust him.
A ver, ¿cuál es esta parte?
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman.
Xavier.
But everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him. But you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you. But Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Le parece que la demasiado.
But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Did you see this daughter of mine?
No, sorry, Susan. Apparently she came in the ambulance with you, but then she remembered something and had to go. I think someone mentioned she went in quite a hurry.
Of course she did. She was worried I'd ask her what she was doing in my flat.
Saving your life?
Do I really have to give her a benefit of the doubt just because of that?
One would assume so. That girl is a hero. Maybe real heroes always leave before their identity is revealed.
Or she was a burglar, attempting to steal from me.
That's a possibility too. Have you got anything very precious in your flat?
Maybe.
A ver, ¿cuál vamos?
Tell me something more about yourself.
Me? I'm a nobody. I'm just a hard-working girl. We all have to pay our bills somehow, right? I rent a room not far from here. There are 2 other girls living in the house. One is an auxiliary nurse, like me. She's always sick. The other one is a stripper. At least I think so. She's never home at night.
Maybe she works at night, like you.
Yeah, but I don't leave for work wearing red stockings and heels, do I?
No, you're right. You're a real nurse, not some man's fantasy of one.
I used to do all that for my boyfriend. You know, dress up as a sexy nurse and all. Well, I did it just once, really. He didn't like it that much. He didn't like me that much either. Broke up with me last Valentine's Day. Of all the days, he chose that one, eh? He never told me why, but I don't care anymore.
Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems. He can see I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, that he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. Tell me more about this Dr. X.
His name is Xavier Zellman, but everyone just calls him Dr. X. He comes on the ward often, usually late in the afternoon or in the evening. I personally really like him, but you hear all sorts of stories in a place like this, you know. I don't know what to believe anymore. All I know is he's been very friendly and supportive. Some doctors won't even say hello to you, but Dr. X usually stops and asks how I am. He knows I have some problems.
Eso es lo que te
You
pone a
see,
llorar.
I'm not happy here. He actually offered me some free weekly sessions. I think I might take him up on his offer.
What are they saying about him?
Oh yeah, they say he's a big flirt. Nurses, cleaners, patients. He doesn't care, as long as they're wearing a skirt. One girl I knew, Linda, I heard they had an affair. Stupid girl. Well, she left, and I never saw her again. Now why do you think that is? Dr. X got her knocked up. They covered it up and quietly got rid of her. Probably paid her some money. I don't know how these things work, but it must have been enough to shut her up. I bet he'll be more careful now. But I can't really say a bad word about him, personally. Well, one thing. Maybe. Don't laugh, okay? He's got a weird smell.
What do you mean?
He smells funny. I don't know. Maybe it's just bad aftershave. Or maybe it's something he eats.
Oh, thanks for the warning. I'll try not to get too close to him.
Now that I think about it, there's something else too. I'll tell you this, Susan. He starts talking to you, and you just open up and tell him everything. It's very odd. I don't exactly hide things from people, but he got some really private stuff out of me. Really private. You know what I mean? Things I wouldn't tell my mother about. And we haven't even started those sessions yet. So, be prepared for that.
Sure. But it's a bit too late for me to hide how I feel now anyway. I think I made it very clear when I swallowed those pills. I'm tired. Let me sleep now.
Fine. I'll see you again. Be careful who you trust here, Susan. They will be watching you.
How do I know you're not one of them?
You don't. But do I really look like a bad person to you?
I don't know. Maybe not.
I'll see you tonight. Remember what I said. Dreams are just dreams. But when they turn into nightmares, it's good to have someone there to pinch your arm and wake you up, right?
We'll start with a little chat about your childhood. I want you to be as honest as possible. It's important if we want to get to the bottom of your problem. Count to 10 and tell me when you're ready, Susan. This isn't all about whether you're nuts or not, like we said before. It's about finding what has caused how you're feeling now and creating a working solution. In order to achieve that, I need to get to know you better. Can we talk about your childhood first? Your parents. When you're a child, your life revolves around them. What was your father like? Did you have a good relationship with him?
qué le damos?
No, he wasn't a good father to me. He was a cold, scary man, had this wall around him. I could never talk to him about anything. He wouldn't understand. He'd just punish me instead. Maybe it's his fault I got some wires crossed in my head, because he never loved me. I've always wondered what it feels like to have a loving dad.
Maybe it's not too late to fix things between you two.
It is. He's dead. Cancer. 6 years ago.
I see. But it isn't too late for you to put things right in your heart. Have you forgiven him?
Yes. What happened, happened. I see no point in blaming him forever.
Good. Clearly you closed this chapter in your life. Holding a grudge against your father would be holding a grudge against yourself.
How did you get to that crazy assumption?
Your father is a part of you, whether you want it or not. Children subconsciously copy their parents' behavior and recreate it later in life.
I'm sorry, but I have to disagree.
Why does that upset you, Susan? This isn't something I just made up. These are scientific facts which have been tested and proven over the years.
If you say so, fine.
You haven't really forgiven your father, have you? That's what it's all about.
I said fine.
This is definitely something we have to work on in the future. Let's talk about your mother now. What was she like? Would you care to tell me about her?
I lost her when I was still a child.
So you were brought up by a single dad. What happened to your mother?
She... died giving birth. I never even had a chance to meet her. I often wonder what she was like. Why is life so unfair? It's our one goddamn right to have a mother. But I was robbed of it, just like of everything else.
Okay, I'm beginning to get a better picture. That's enough about your parents for now. Let's take 2 minutes, and we will talk about something else.
I need to get out of this place. I hate hospitals. Besides, I really want to go home and forget all about this.
Bueno, te dejamos aquí nomás.